Okay, so this is a session, even though I've said I won't be doing pendulum and Scrabble throw work. I did check with Shirdi Sai Baba yesterday. He was willing to talk, so I spoke to him. There are some key issues that need to be addressed as a recheck. So, if with his permission, it just depends who's here, who's not. I don't know. I haven't yet touched the pendulum. But I thought I will ask Shirdi Sai Baba if he's willing to guide. Today is Pluto, Mercury, and Moon. Right? Lots of Pluto influence. The year also is Pluto, the month also is Pluto, the day also is Pluto. Year is 25. So, anyway, and then combined with 9, which magnifies it completely. Moon is the mind. Okay, so anyway, Monday. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to check on the pendulum what is available, what is not available, where we're at. Okay, so I don't have any preconceived notion. This read actually was to do with my birth and supposed to be Spanish bloodline, which I don't understand. I left it in half. I may continue it because I saw the heiress, HEIR, or the air, something of that sort. And I don't know, there's also ridding people, there's also people dying, right, and dies. So there are two people, three people for one identity. So there are plenty of names over here, plenty of people who've been shortchanged, I believe, by the miscreants, on the back of which there's been lots of upside down. So anyway, I'll just go ahead with the pendulum session. And there is no EU over here, if you understand. Yeah, there's arrow. But there is Elon Musk is there, Errol Musk is there. There is good also and there's bad also. Okay, so what I've come to one conclusion. Shirdi Sai Baba says what? When there is an eclipse, the sun does not get eclipsed by. The sun's energy stays luminous. So it is talking about every society. It's come down to that. Every individual household, every society where dark people have been hiding, mostly replicas for the original. Shape-shifting in and out of homes, they got a big business. They've been murdering the originals and selling their body parts and conscience, trading on the back of it because they are hardened criminals. So the military worldwide, the intelligence worldwide has to devise a plan for training individual households how to deal with it, light versus dark. Suddenly this morning the revelation came to me, so I am putting it out. Okay, also I have already told you that I was told that Purva Palm Beach itself, December 25 and January 26. So December 25, January 26 and 26th of December, 26th of January 2026. Is it Republic Day? So they were murdering only in 2013, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. They were only murdering around Labor Day. Most people they were getting rid on and around Labor Day. Now they have moved it to Republic Day and to New Year, Independence Day. These kind of days is when they are killing people. Also, intelligence needs to do a forensics to understand your so-called flash floods. It is the work, can it be the work of pressure by bad engineers who purposely create the situation? You need to do the forensics of it because they have been doing this in key places wherever they spread themselves. So if some places never had this kind of thing ever before, it means they come from Bombay, where they know how to flood a place up. They're repeating the same show abroad. Wherever they go, they do this. It is through pressure tactics to purposely create rainfall and floods. So don't be fooled. If you are intelligence, your job is to cut through the crap. Alright? That's the message I have for you. It's part of when someone tries to eclipse you, how you stay luminous as the sun, irrespective, in spite of being eclipsed. So that means every institution, every family that has got dark people who have entered rear door entry, pretending to be family members on the back of murdering the original family members, needs to be vigilant. Something is supposed to happen at Purva Palm Beach, where I stay at, December 2025 and January 2026. Okay? There were more than 500 souls, I was told, who had reception of Shirdi Sai Baba day before yesterday night. Sharanya, a Rohika, maybe a shapeshifter for Rohika, or the real Rohika Chagla Mistri. My sister, JAYA.ADVANI, file name Cat, were all part of it. Yesterday when I checked the pendulum, none of them were here. They'd all been sent away. So yesterday it is Shirdi Sai Baba. I was told Shirdi Sai Baba is the one who's conducting off the pendulum movement. Whether he will answer today, whether they've come back, I don't know. I will do whatever I have to do from my end. Rest of it we leave. Okay? Yes, I've put my plans together. I've also ensured that this place is a little better, so that if there is anybody who's coming and going atmically, who have passed on, dearest Shirdi Sai Baba, you are the idol, you are represented by the idol at Shirdi, the Ahmednagar district. I want to know if there is anybody around me to guide my pendulum session. Just 1 second. Okay, I have purposely let the fan be as it is, because if it is Shirdi Sai Baba, the pendulum will still move irrespective of the fan. So anyway, I'd like to know, am I talking to file name Cat today? Am I talking to Rohika Chagla Mistri? Am I talking to Kiran uncle? Am I talking to any of the 500 approximate souls who were supposed to have met or got the audience of Shirdi Sai Baba day before yesterday night, Saturday night? including Sharanya baby? Am I speaking to the idol of Shirdi, which is Shirdi Sai Baba himself? And we're talking about Shirdi as in Ahmednagar Shirdi. Am I speaking with Shirdi Sai Baba himself? Shirdi Sai Baba, I don't want to disturb anyone. You have told me to close the sessions and to do the Ramayana instead. I have started it, and to start my prayers, so I have started it. But there is little things that need to be clarified, so I thought it is better to ask you when and as the clarification is required, because the accusations are, they're not accusations, let's just say what the pendulum is moving towards when the questioning is happening. I don't think I should use the word accusation, right? Because I don't know anything. I sit in one place, I'm dependent on you, but I do the questioning. So the questioning also is kind of, the answers are like kind of little complicated also, but they do throw light on some of the miscreants one way or the other. You have asked the investigators to investigate, throwing light on the key areas. You have asked me to stay out. Okay, I just need to understand from you, when it comes to Mrs., ex-Mrs. Anita Advani, she got divorced from Kani Advani. She left our home in 1983. Am I the Jaya, who's the older daughter, the holder of the pendulum, who was one of the daughters she left behind? Is Varsha, file name Cat, the other girl, the other daughter, younger than me, 2.5 years old, 2.5 years younger than me, that she left behind? Are we the two sisters? Is my younger sister, as mentioned now, in her human body, Shirdi Sai Baba? Is my mother's second husband, Mr. Kiran Merchant, who she left Kani Advani for, got a legal divorce? Did my mother get a legalized divorce from Kani Advani? Ex-Mrs. Anita Advani became ex-Mrs. Anita Advani, getting a legal divorce from my father, Mr. Kanayalal Hukumatrai Advani, otherwise in short Kani Advani. Did she marry Kiran Merchant? The man she married, Mr. Kiran Merchant, is he still in his human body? We used to call him Kiran Uncle because she said, well, your father's Kani Advani, Kiran Uncle stays Kiran Uncle. My mother talks as Katrina Kaif, who they played from the back of my throat. Is she the same Katrina Kaif, the one who divorced Mr. Kani Advani? Was she playing Katrina Kaif in 1983 when she divorced Mr. Kani Advani, 83, 84, 85, and married Kiran Merchant? Are you saying that the somebody who plays Katrina Kaif is connected with the SRK team where Kira, the replica of Mr. Kiran Merchant, works at? And he is Katrina's co-star at some point in time? Is Katrina, who spoke with her talk from the back of my throat, sounding like her, is she a partner in crime with Kira, who has taken the identity of Mr. Kiran Merchant from 2000 onwards? Katrina is his partner in crime? Is she the sly woman who has shapeshifted for Anita, for Jaya, for Varsha? Rohika Chagla Mistry too? Is she the original Katrina Kaif? The girl who was, as a 6-year-old, has walked the ramp, brought up by a foreign mother and a Kashmiri father till her father left her mother. Is she the original Katrina Kaif? Is this girl a flat-chested girl who has worked as Karina also and Katrina, worn both body suits, is actually a Marathi Kamwali Bai or a Kerala somebody who works, whose ancestry is working at other people's homes cleaning. So she's primarily very flat chested, she's brown skin. She was represented by the two girls connected with SL, who is Kira, who shapeshifted in the so-called sham of a marriage, also of mine. They're connected with the domestic help category who have passed by, worked at 4 Jaswell, 9 New Marine Lines, first floor, Bombay 20. It's that lot that has done all the murder, stealing, connections with criminal networks. They're the ones who have confused everything. Rosie Fernandez and her rats, Rocky, Agnello, and Tony Fernandez, and one sister. They're also part of the heist. You are file name cat talking. You are Rohika Chagla Mistry talking. You are Sanjeev Rajan Lekhraj talking. Are you the Shirdi Sai Baba from Ahmednagar of Shirdi, where there is a temple and there is, the temple at Ahmednagar? Are you that Shirdi Sai Baba? Have you sent these 500 people to do some meditation work or to help people who have already who have gone into the afterlife? Have you sent them on that kind of work? After meeting them, as was put out day before yesterday night, I was not part of it. I was sitting over here only. I was allowing, whatever I know you have said you will be doing your work, so you do. So I'm trying to understand one thing. Is it true, Shirdi Sai Baba, that Rohika Chagla Mistry passed away in 2013? Who was being Kiran Merchant. He's responsible for it. She was raped between 2011 and 2013. She says she passed away because she was ill, but she says it was murder. Is Mrs. Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi still in their human body? Shirdi Sai Baba from Ahmednagar Shirdi Sansthan, the Shirdi Sai Temple, is Rajiv Gandhi's wife, Indira Gandhi's daughter-in-law, and Indira Gandhi's grandson, called Rahul Gandhi. Is he in his human form? Is his mother in his human form? Were they kept in Kerala, Palakkad for many years? Did that event happen, or is it understood properly? Did that event happen? When Errol visited India, were they murdered with Ranbir Kapoor, who was in JNPT, Kareena in JNPT, Mukesh Ambani, JNPT, and Sangeeta Saxena? Did this event happen? Okay, Sonia Gandhi is gone to the afterlife. Rajiv Gandhi's wife, has she gone to the afterlife? Shirdi Sai Baba, you don't want to discuss how they went? You don't want to discuss what they went through? Okay, Sonia Gandhi has gone to the afterlife. Did she recently go to the afterlife? Rahul Gandhi left his human body and went to the afterlife. Ranbir Kapoor left his body and went to the afterlife. Kareena Kapoor left the original Kareena Kapoor, his cousin, left his human body and went to the afterlife. Mr. Mukesh Ambani left his body recently and went to the afterlife. The girl who was the Dilwale stand-in for Kajol in Europe, did she recently leave her body and go into the afterlife? Did my friend Sangeeta Saxena, she was held underground for 12-13 years. She was pulled off in 2013, I was told. Was she recently sent into the afterlife? Was Ritika, the real Ritika, who is my mom's cousin's daughter, was she recently replicated through the India Radio, IR, technology in the hands of SL, and replicated almost immediately? This was done outside her house when she had gone out somewhere. What about my cousin Nikhil Advani, for whom my police uniform was divided? I got the whistle, he got the uniform. His father took the camera where Varsha's photos could not be taken simply because Nikhil was born 1 year after me and Varsha was born 2.5 years after me. So for Nikhil's growing up years, Ramesh Chacha took our camera and my mom was pretty angry. And she kept saying, I can't take Varsha's photos out. That boy, is he still in his human form? Has that boy gone back into the afterlife? Does that boy live freely as I do in my home? Is that boy married to Mala Bhavnani? Did that boy only get married to Mala Bhavnani and have Krish as his son? So the father of Krish, whom and DNA related with Mala Bhavnani, is that man in his human body today? Was he recently sent into the afterlife? Is he held somewhere underground in an unconscious deep state? Has he been recently been abducted? We have other cousins, that is Umesh Hingorani. Is he in his human body today? He is Kailash Hingorani's son and Mohan Hingorani's son. Is he in his human body today? Our other cousin, who is Kabir Gupta, was in a frilly, he's seen in a frilly crib. He's born to JAYA.ADVANI and Subhash Gupta. He grew up at 190 Sankey Road. Is that boy in his human form today? Is Kabir Gupta indulging in activities that are anti-law or anti-God activities? Is that boy who was in the frilly crib, seen in a black and white photo, big eyes like his mom, called Kaushalya Gupta? When we grew up, he was quite a trustworthy, cousin brother. Is he indulging in anti-God activities? Has he done so from free will? You called him a warlord? Do I indulge in anti-God activities? The holder of the pendulum. Is the holder of the pendulum's name JAYA.ADVANI, the older of Kani Advani's daughter, who grew up at number 4 Jaswell, 9 New Marine Lines, first floor Bombay 20. Now I live at J1801 Purva Palm Beach, 18th floor, Bangalore 560077. I grew up for most of my life at number 4 Jaswell, first floor, 9 New Marine Lines, Bombay 20. My first passport was when I was 7 years old. That passport was again, it expired. Then a new one had to be done from AK Travels for my QUT MBA at Australia, Brisbane. That time my passport got stolen. My identity got stolen and transferred to another JAYA.ADVANI. Is that girl Spanish bloodline who stole my passport? Did that girl exchange her neural link with me in any way at that point in time? That girl comes from which location? Is she from like Chira Bazaar, Bhindi Bazaar, Bori Bazaar, Paidhoni, Nakuda Mola, Mohammad Ali Road, Abdul Rahman Street, Samuel Street? Is she from those areas? Was she known to Atikuraman, the carpenter? She knew the Rajasthani Karya also at that time. She's the one who stole my passport. Did she also steal my Fort Convent report cards and my SSC certificate? She grabbed identity and went away abroad. On that identity, has she done a lot of criminal activity? Is she today hanging around or hiding behind Elon Musk's identity as any woman or man at Elon Musk's camp? Kira also hangs around over there. Donald Trump's camp too. I want to ask you one thing. During my marriage, there are supposed to be many shapeshifters who came and went in that marriage, pretending to be the late Mr. Sanjeev Rajan Lekraj. That was 2002. Since that time, I've had somebody who has an obsessive compulsive disorder from a hidden space, who has been chasing tail and messing things, or then just got me into a mess that I'm not part of. I want to understand one thing. Elon Musk put out information about getting married to his second wife's stepdaughter. His stepdaughter or his second wife's actual daughter. Earlier on, sometime in 2008, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, there was insinuation of incest in my household, which is absolute rubbish. In our homes, not even stepfathers ever, they've not even married our mothers, they will never ever think of such shitty thoughts. My father also is a very, very strict, disciplined man, with us also and with other people's children also. Yet they made insinuations which don't make any sense. Then they also put out something, being a father but having the wrong thoughts about the stepdaughter. All this has passed after 2000 and I think 9 onwards. More, I think 13, 14, 15. So I want to ask you one thing. If the real Mr. Kiran Merchant was put underground in 2000, but I have interacted with him in the 70s and didn't have any kind of questions on him. Did the shapeshifter for Mr. Kiran Merchant, called Kira, Worm, Mole, did he ever shapeshift as Sanjeev Rajan Lekraj in 2002? Is that the same person? SL's kith and kin. So you're saying Kira, SL and Kiran Merchant are the same? There is kith kin of the mole, worm, Kira. That woman is Anita. She's the one who funds all the money from the UAE or the Middle East. Not UAE but the Middle East. Something connected with the lira also. She is supposed to have earned 70 kalpas of Nark Patal. Is it true Shirdi Sai Baba of Shirdi Ahmednagar? Is she a habitual offender and a sly woman? So Kira himself has earned 26 kalpas. She has earned 70 kalpas of Nark and Patal. She is supposed to be far stronger than Kira. Is that because she has the money and she spends the money, he needs the money, so he's a contract killer for the money? Has this got to do with Pakistan asking America to fund them, and then Pakistan is given no money afterwards because they run terrorist camps, is what America says. All of it in the history. So did they turn contract killers to sustain themselves and turn to the Middle East for money? That money is stolen money, murder money, blood money. So is this a business of crime? Hand in glove, and part of the workers are also that Kamwali Bai and her entire family and their kith and kin from Bombay, and whoever they could recruit in their criminal activities. Did they harm and beat up the owner of Liberty Cinema in his old age? Did they do anything to the old Parsi gentleman? Did they mess around with Jaya.ADVANI also? Did they mess around with the descendants of JRD, whoever was in key positions, shape-shifting everywhere? Did they mess around with the Mistries also, which means Cyrus Mistry's family in Shapur Ji, Palon Ji? Shape-shifting, Rocky Fernandez and Agnello Fernandez, Tony Fernandez, and one sister who has earned 16 kalpas, Patal Nark, Rosie's children. Are they involved? Is Anita, who is shaped sly eyes, who is stronger than Kira, which means Anita Merchant of today, looking like Anita Merchant, connected with Modi government in any way? Shape-shifting over there also? She is stronger than Kiran Merchant. She runs Kiran Merchant, bosses him around. Is it because she holds the money of... Does she hold the money bag? Has that woman shape-shifted for Koshi Gupta, JAYA.ADVANI, myself, Varsha.ADVANI, my late Varsha.ADVANI, who was murdered? When Akshay Kukreja has said it is because of the mother, putting it on Indira Gandhi, for the murder of Sanjay Gandhi. He says actually the mother only murders the children. Was he talking about the sly woman called Anita, who has stood in for ex-Mrs. Anita Advani, who was taken underground end 2002, after which the sly woman, starting 2003 onwards, was running the roost of all the mess, all the confusion, from RAW to the police, to the Indian Army, to our home, to our friends and relatives, kith and kin. Is she a murderess? Along with that version of Kiran Merchant, ever since 2001? Have you ever, not for Anita, Anita's role starts from 2003 onwards, Kiran's role starts from 2000 onwards. The real Kiran Merchant, we call him Kiran Uncle, but the maids call Kiran Uncle Kira. The three maids, Gautam E, Pabitra, and that Bardila. The Kamwali Bai granddaughter. Fernandez's one descendant. All who worked cleaning my home, insulting me while they were working. Did those people come to my home and work? The brown girls who were working in my home but not looking like the Mrs. Madhav E. Reddy. They had the face or something about them connected with old staff working at Mr. Kani Advani's home. At number 4 Jaswell, 9 Union Marine Lines, first floor, Bombay 20. Did I grow up as the granddaughter of Hukumat Rai Advani and Kani Advani, Kanyalal Hukumat Rai Advani's daughter, the older daughter? Was Rosie Fernandez staff over there? Was the Marathi Kamwali Bai from Sunbeam Chambers? Was she the Chutta Kamwali Bai for 15-18 years at my home? Her descendants are the miscreants Cotton Green all the way to Pen on Harbour Line, passing Sivri, passing Sion, passing what's that other place? Railroad. They live in one-room tenements over there in some chawl. Do they have some relatives, or did they have their kids growing up over there? They are all murder related, stealing related. They're right now in America, Washington DC, as Trump, screwing around at dead Elon Musk's camp. Also at Bezos and Scott McKinsey and Lauren Sanchez's camp. Misusing all of it. RK World is part of that bullshit. Standing for Mr. Ranbir Kapoor, Mr. Ranbir Kapoor is in his human form today. Shami Kapoor and Neetu Singh's relative. Rishi Kapoor and Neetu Singh's relative. His cousin Kareena Kapoor is in her human form. Saif Ali Khan Pataudi's wife. Saif Ali Khan Pataudi, the Nawab, and Pataudi, the cricketer's son, womb related, Sharmila Tagore's son, is he in his human form? Did his shapeshifter act in Jewel Thief, the recent movie where he says, "You were the king, now no more, I'm the king," something of that sort? Most of these people were murdered. The originals, most of them were murdered. Either shot, or if there was time. This time the 4 of them were shot with a gun. Earlier they were knifed and body parts sold and conscience stolen and sold. Does it really affect our ancestry in any way? When conscience is stolen and body parts are divided, when conscience is stolen, does it affect our ancestry in any way? Shirdi Sai Baba, I'd like to know. When designer babies are created in other people's homes, stealing DNA, thinking that they are, subjugating some kind of DNA to some kind of hardship, does it affect our ancestral lines going forward? Do the miscreants, in fact, earn more bad karma for their future births and get recognized as stealers? Is it their ancestral lines that get further damaged, and bad karma and deaths associated with bad karma gets increased for them? Is that what happens? I'm asking the Shirdi Sai Baba, whose idol is at Shirdi Ahmednagar. You are answering for me? Are you Cyrus Mistry who's answering me? Is Cyrus Mistry considered Shirdi Sai Baba? When Cyrus Mistry leaves his human form, is it true he has to go and finish lots of his back debts in lower realms on exiting his body of this life? Is it true? Shirdi Sai Baba, if I can ask you the list of people who you have given Nark and Patal Kalpas to going forward. The number of kalpas, can I ask you? So this is what we had done when I was told that it is, when I was told that this was who? But this was when the bunch of people who were answering were people who have passed away. Okay? Now I have been asking if it is Shirdi Sai Baba himself. So I want answers from Shirdi Sai Baba himself. What, you're scared or what? Of your own earnings? Why you get scared? Don't get scared. Shirdi Sai Baba, if I can ask you now with your permission. Cyrus Mistry has lots to pay off going forward when he goes into the afterlife. He's going to the lower realms. He's earned 7 kalpas so far. If he doesn't correct his ways, is he going to match the rats of Fernandez or better them? Like the shapeshifter Anita, 70 kalpas. Nark Patal. Cyrus Mistry goes only to Nark Patal, Shirdi Sai Baba. Is that what his earnings are? Has he got Atala Vitala all the way to Nark Patal for 7 kalpas going forward? As of whatever it is he's earned? If he continues on the path that he took this lifetime, is it possible that he can supersede Fernandez's rats in future lifetimes and then be stuck in Nark Patal for however long he earns it? So it's a warning to him to correct his ways. Okay. Now, with your permission, Shirdi Sai Baba, can I ask about this list? So first we start with Neena Nanthur, Arun Nanthur, Aarti Nanthur. They are my mother's, she's my mother's sister, but with a big gap in the age, or then a big gap in the, let's say the upbringing up to the 6th or 7th standard. Earlier you have told me that they are not going to the upper realms. Is it true? So Neena Nanthur got 12 kalpas for the lower realms. Is it true? Her husband Arun Nanthur got 10 kalpas for the lower realms. Is it true? Aarti Nanthur, their daughter, got 17 realms for the lower realms. Is it true? Is it true that Aarti is responsible or knew about the murder of Ritika recently? Done by India Radio or IR in the hands of SL Kira, standing in for Kiran Merchant, who has also shapeshifted for Sanjeev Rajan Lekraj. First father or stepfather to have unwanted thoughts for the stepdaughter. Was that what was stopped? Yet did he do anything when it comes to me? Did he do anything when it came to Varsha? File name Cat. Is he a miscreant in her case? That girl who is file name Cat, is she still in her human form? Did he misdemeanor also with Rohika Chagla mystery because he's got an obsessive compulsive disorder in some way? Does he have a psychological problem of some kind? Did he do misdemeanor with most women that he CRISPR to look like Anita Merchant and then murder them after, I don't know what triggers him, but then murder him? Is he something like Ankur Patodia also, who gets triggered suddenly? Do these people hide out behind the identity of Shah Rukh Khan? Do they hide behind the identity of the superstar called Mr. Shah Rukh Khan? The 9 shapeshifters for Salman Khan's SKF. After Salman, Shri Sai Baba, can I ask you, is Mr. Salman Khan, who is Mr. Salim Khan and Mrs. Salma Khan's blood womb related son, Alvira's brother, Sohail and Arbaz Khan's brother, is he in his human body today? Is Mr. Salman Khan, who has earned the higher realms, is it true? Salim Khan and Salma Khan's DNA related, womb related son called Salman Khan, has he earned the higher realms? Was he murdered in 2009? Because a very big allegations actually that the pendulum is saying. I am asking, but the pendulum is doing the answering. Was he murdered in 2009? Did SKF start on the back of it? Are there 9 shapeshifters for it? Are they as bad as the shapeshifters mentioned, hiding under Shah Rukh Khan's identity? Is Shah Rukh Khan himself a miscreant? Is Salman Khan, the original himself, a miscreant? Did Nikhil Advani, the boy who took my police uniform and left the whistle for me and whose father took the camera, did he ever work for Shah Rukh Khan's camp or Salman Khan's camp, shape-shifting ever? Did he ever lend his face over there? Did Cyrus Mistry ever lend his face in any of these camps ever? Did Cyrus Mistry did he ever work in those camps ever? I want to understand. Yes or no? Did Cyrus Mistry have anything to do with Shah Rukh Khan movies and Salman Khan movies, amongst other movies, even through finances, funding projects? Has Kabir Gupta ever shapeshifted in the Shah Rukh Khan camp? Is it Kaushalya-Advani's real son, womb-related son, who has done this work? It is a boy who has stood in for Kabir Gupta and then also worked in Shah Rukh Khan's camp. He's part of SKF too. He's a miscreant. He's only one person or there's more than one person? They hide under Kabir Gupta's identity in India. But where is Koshi Gupta's womb related son? Koshi Gupta's womb related son, Subhash Gupta's womb related son, is in his human body today still. He lives in India. Okay, anyway, in short, you're saying it is related to crime, whether it is the real Kabir Gupta or whether it is a duplicate Kabir Gupta. You're saying they are connected with criminal activity, just so that intelligence knows who is what. Am I criminal activity? Am I connected with criminal activity in any way? Do I support it? Do I work for it? Do I work with it? Do I make money on it? So we will ask Cubs, who stands in for Kabir Gupta, is it true he has earned 20 kalpas of Patal and Nark? Less than 20 kalpas Patal Nark? Shirdi Sai Baba, please guide. Less than 20 kalpas Patal Nark? Is it true that Anita, the stand-in for ex-Mrs. Anita Advani, you say ex-Mrs. Anita Advani, the original does not look like ex-Mrs. Anita Advani, she looks completely different. Was she brought by Kira to my house as one of the young girls to clean my home? Because that's what these fucks were. I don't want to use bad words, but that's what the fan was insinuating. That one of the girls who was brought in amongst the 5-6, whoever it is, with the identity of Madhav E. Reddy was actually Anita. Did any of those 5-6 girls who shapeshifted for Madhav E. Reddy 2023, 2024 and maybe half of 2022, did they ever stand in because of Kira for the real ex-Mrs. Anita Advani? Is that what it actually is? They were run by Kiran Merchant after 2000 to do all this nefarious activity. That version of Kiran Merchant is actually what? A Pakistani criminal. He has done more than 70 murders. He's connected with the Shah Rukh Khan camp. All this has started from 1998, starting with Kajol Mukherjee herself abducting and replacing for destroying Indian society. Is it true? Is it a Pakistani agenda entirely? Is it the Illuminati agenda? Is it the Freemasons agenda? Is it some very greedy labor class, domestic help class, bottom of the pyramid from the Middle East, greed as hell? That kind of an agenda? A consortium of people at the bottom of the pyramid with criminal tendencies. Connected hand in glove with some people in Europe. Is that the agenda? And some in Africa? Is that the agenda? In India, have they created the militant Maoist Naxal movement? Is the business actually murder, blood money, and then reinvestment to hire more people with all kinds of excuses as to why the bottom of the pyramid should join the movement? Is that what the issue is? The perpetrators are in America and Russia right now, and India. They're all sitting in government and Tesla. They're mostly replicas for the originals. They are all criminals, contract killers. They place some of their people in army, police also, intelligence also, through replication. Okay, I'm interested in knowing about Anita, the shapeshifter for the ex-Mrs. Anita Advani. Am I the duplicate's daughter? The one who stood in for ex-Mrs. Anita Advani? Did the real ex-Mrs. Anita Advani actually look after Varsha and me from the time we were infants, go sit at Fort Convent for my admission because I failed it the first time? You'll have to forgive me, I can't see. I got very high number. I don't wear my glasses because we got too many shits around us and we don't like manipulation. So was ex-Mrs. Anita Advani, did they grab lots of information from her, put her on the phone and then convert it into their own? This is Kiran Merchant and shapeshifter who you say has also worked for Katrina and Kareena, as Katrina and Kareena wearing their bodysuit, right? So anyway, asking about the duplicate Anita and not ex-Mrs. Anita Advani. Ex-Mrs. Anita Advani got fooled because they stood in front of her as Jaya and Varsha. She got fooled. My sister Varsha, file name cat, Indu Indra. Did my little baby get fooled when they stood in front of her as Jaya and were messing around with her? When they were trying to insinuate that my sister is messing around with me big time during 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 when I had near-death experiences, 17 and 18. Did I believe it was Varsha? Even though they were trying desperately on Varsha's identity to screw around, did I believe? Part of Kiran Merchant's network is Priya Anwar and Rabia, the two part-time maids who worked at Suman Towers. Is Nitin Kumar also included in working for that version of Kiran Merchant, but he's a criminal from Pakistan? The near-death experiences, the near-death, not death, dirt to want to bring dirt into my life, you'll what? Stamp down on my finances? Shirdi Sai Baba there, I've already told you, you people, how you are going to be born. Shirdi Sai Baba, Nark Patal, one form of Nark Patal, is it being born as bacteria in the feces excreta of animals in the same place where you were born as human beings, but you did not use your human birth in the appropriate manner? Is that one example of Nark Patal? Is it as per the books and the spiritual laws as documented in many scriptures? Also, they have disrespected actually God's sewerage system within the human form so that the body can be a temple for the Atma for very serious purposes. They made fun of everything while they were grabbing things and insulting those who were keeping it straight and also would earn good births keeping it straight. So is that the punishment that they're going to get going forward? For the act, one example of a punishment, not entirely. Is that one example of Nark Patal as a loka? This Anita, who's a shapeshifter for ex-Mrs. Anita Advani, she is the kin of J and SL. Is Jay a wise woman? Is Jay that girl who stole my identity starting 1990 something? Does J stand for Jatli? Does J stand for a shapeshifter who has stood in for me, pretending to be JAYA.ADVANI? J has shapeshifted for Kareena Kapoor also. She shapeshifts at Elon Musk camp also. She's kith and kin of SL, who's actually Kira, who is playing the role of Kiran Merchant today, Trump also. He's played the role of Mr. Ratan Tata also. Are we talking J is Jay Wadia? So Anita, as we've understood it, has earned 65 kalpas of Nark Patal based on whatever and how much damage she has created for so many people, misusing the identities, God-given births of good people who earn those rewards in a very fair, appropriate manner. For doing that, she's going to go to 65 kalpas of Nark and Patal. Kira, who is supposed to be weaker than her, and she runs him. Identity Kiran Merchant since 2000. He's earned 26 kalpas of Nark and Patal. Has the real Mr. Narottam Das Merchant's son, Mr. Kiran Merchant, who's late Mr. Kiran Merchant, has he earned the higher realms? Jay, who is the kin of SL, who has stood in for Jaya, Kareena Kapoor, Katrina maybe, not sure, is flat-chested. Is she very flat-chested? She is seen as Kareena. She is the relative of SL. Anita also, who has shapeshifted, is her relative. They are a bunch of losers who murder and grab. They are all from bottom of the pyramid. She shapeshifts for Modi also. Do they rotate themselves in government around the world too? Whether it is for Putin, whether it is for Donald Trump or for Modi. They are a criminal consortium. So has she earned 49 kalpas of Nark and Patal? Are they responsible for Imran Khan going to jail and Sheikh Hasina's problems? Did some of them shapeshift in the place of Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi? Coming to that topic, Priyanka Vadra or Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, has she left her human body? Her mother and brother have asked her to please give their favorite foods at the altars. Shirdi Sai Baba, do you just subscribe it to them? She shouldn't give the favorite food to the altars. You have sent Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi for some further work in spirit. Is that why? Priyanka Gandhi Vadra's DNA related brother called Rahul Gandhi, is he in his human body today? Priyanka Gandhi Vadra's DNA related, womb related mother, Sonia Gandhi, is she in her human form today? Has Priyanka Gandhi Vadra left her human body today? Priyanka Gandhi Vadra has moved to the afterlife. Priyanka Gandhi Vadra she's married to some Vadra. Is she married to some Mr. Vadra? Is the man who okay, Priyanka Gandhi Vadra as Vadra because of her marriage? Her husband is Robert Vadra. मिस्टर रॉबर्ट वाद्रा. आई डोंट नो वाद्रा के अंदर हरियाणा के अंदर रॉबर्ट कहाँ से आता है पता नहीं, बट एनीवे रॉबर्ट, मिस्टर रॉबर्ट वाद्रा, he is still in his human body today. You telling me Priyanka Gandhi Vadra is घेर out by criminals? So is Priya Gaikwad? They've been saying my house is also घेर out by criminals. Is it true? My house is घेर out by Shirdi Sai Baba and all the people he brings to give whatever who have passed on to the spirit realm. Is my home actually infested with many spirits who have already they've gone to the afterlife, ceremoniously or unceremoniously. Shirdi Sai Baba is in the process of bringing them back to normalcy, also sending the normal ones to work, also getting them to meditate and all and heal and everything. So Sonia Gandhi's daughter Priyanka Gandhi Vadra is not supposed to offer food to her mother and to her brother and to her father still in the human form. So what, I have to do the work? I am supposed to offer the food, Shirdi Sai Baba? So I have to continue doing the work of offering the food to all of them. ये खाना यहाँ से जाएगा, तो I have to make the Italian food or any whatever they've asked for, from bhel to thali to khichdi to quiche, and only vegetarian and baked and biscuits, and I don't know, एक बड़ा list है. The thali only says it all. So it has to go from here only. Okay, we'll do. No problem. So what, I have to be also vegetarian? But if I'm vegetarian, I fall sick. Can I eat non-veg after the Ramayana gets over, Shirdi Sai Baba? Otherwise I'll be sick, then I can't do all this. तो अब जो रामायण चल रहा है, रामायण करके vegetarian रहते हैं, but I cannot be for a longer time. Then it's okay afterwards to be non-veg for a little while? Okay. No, it's very serious. Okay, I want to ask you one thing, Shirdi Sai Baba, when it comes to Rosie Fernandez and her offsprings. Is it true that they biometric their eyes? To people in the RSS, to the ATS, then they wore the skin of or the ET of some DG, of some I don't know, ED. So all of it is counted as very bad karma. So Rosie Fernandez has got less than 10 kalpas of Patal Nark going forward, about 7 kalpas. Her son Rocky Fernandez has got 40 kalpas. Is it true he's got 40 kalpas? Has he got less than 40 kalpas of Nark Patal going forward? He's got more than 40 kalpas of Nark Patal going forward. Agnello Fernandez has got 26 kalpas of Nark and Patal going forward. He's got also more than 26 kalpas of Nark Patal going forward, Agnello Fernandez. They have a sister. The sister's got around 16 kalpas of Nark Patal going forward. Tony Fernandez, I don't know who he is, but is there a Tony Fernandez who has earned 44 kalpas of Nark Patal going forward? He has shapeshifted for Sanjeev Rajan Lekhraj also, like Kiran Merchant. Agnello Fernandez has also shapeshifted for Kiran Merchant. They are hand in glove with that Cotton Green, Ray Road, Kamwali Bai, and adopted daughters, sons, God only knows what that network is. But it's all on the harbour line. They're involved in all of it. So that entire bunch, congregation of murderers, all the way to America and Russia, connected with the labor class that they shook hands with around the world. He's shapeshifting for Modi, that's why he went now to South Africa. No, America. And they were doing Modi, Modi, Modi. The one who went to South America, Modi, 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 that's a shapeshifter and is a murderer and does lots of stealing. That person who went today as Modi, Modi, Modi to South America has what? 65 kalpas of Nark Patal going forward. More than 65 kalpas of Nark Patal going forward. That person's name is Jaya. She is connected with the Chutta Kamwali Bai who worked at my home for 15-18 years. She has also shapeshifted for Kareena Kapoor, who's late Miss Kareena Kapoor, or the legal wife of Saif Ali Khan Pataudi, who's late Saif Ali Khan Pataudi. So that is the bunch of shapeshifters who have murdered, plundered. Do you consider them Vishnu? Do you consider them the last avatar of Vishnu, Kalki avatar? Do you consider even the smallest amount of Kalki or Vishnu in them? Is it true that amongst the shapeshifters for Mrs. Madhav E. Reddy, when they were coming to clean my home, mid 2022 onwards, wherever they were cleaning, when it came to the altars, they were leaving the smell of shit and piss and vomit, and they were bursting crackers when they tap keyboards, which I can hear in my ears, and then resounding crackers go off from the some homes, maybe their friends who are miscreants. At Kailasanahalli, SL Gardens, in the low income houses maybe, where they group together and burst crackers because the smell of shit is going off and they can see it technologically on their cameras in some useless app that Modi gave them to empower them and to empower them to do even more wrong karma? Is it true that incessantly she leaves the smell of shit while cleaning, especially at the altar? तो उसको राक्षस बोलते हैं, भगवान नहीं बोलते हैं. उसको राक्षस बोलते हैं, भगवान नहीं बोलते हैं. Do you call her actually a राक्षस क्वालिटी वुमन? जैसे रामायण के अंदर जब एम्परर, ब्राह्मण, सियर, सेज, हाउस होल्डर जब कभी सैक्रिफाइस करे या यज्ञ करे या प्रेयर्स करे, राक्षस यूज्ड टू डू व्हाट? When the sage, when the Brahmins, when the seers, when the householder, when the king is doing some sacrifice, they're doing some yagna, they're doing some prayers, the demons used to do what in the Ramayana? They used to throw pus, feces, urine to spoil God's work or God's prayers or godly prayers. So those girls are no less than that only. She thinks she is Kalki when she has done so much murder. She thinks she is Vishnu's avatar. She has justified her acts as Vishnu's avatar, bringing righteousness in a place of unrighteousness. Kiran Merchant has also been used by her, whichever way she works him psychologically. And the rest of their hired losers. But do you say they are actually Vishnu's avatar? The manner in which they have done what they have done? Should the world know about this? Shirdi Sai Baba will be setting the matter straight himself, since he is from the abode and Vishnu only follows Shirdi Sai Baba's instructions. Will Shirdi Sai Baba be handling it himself, his way? Shirdi Sai Baba, if I can ask you, will matters be set straight? Will there be justice served? That's the most important, because lots of people require justice and divine justice. But the appropriate way, without the ownership, doership, feelings of it as subscribed in the Bhagavad Gita. And of course, no foul play. The 4 stations of life is so established clearly by birth in the Bhagavad Gita, which Modi has gone on record saying what? According to the actions you do, that's what your birth is. But if he's forcing things on people, lying, stealing, cheating, she's doing it, then where you will decide for us what we are? No, you are stealing identity and you are plundering everywhere. Worstest kind of karma ever. And fooling so many people. So will divine justice actually do its job? Okay, that's great. So since we've asked many questions, just give me a minute. Okay, so Shirdi Sai Baba, with your permission, I'd like to stop this session. You would like me to continue the session connected with yesterday's throw connected. I asked about my Spanish bloodline, Spanish birth, and then I was kidnapped. I come from a background of law and order, the justice system. They're very disciplined people in a time when Spain was being, people who were following law and order were being called, they were the crowds were primarily moving to what the spirit realm considers criminal activity. So those in the law and order justice system had to stick to, being law and order, which kind of gave them a aura of being dictators, trying to maintain the law and order and not wanting criminal activities to happen amongst the civilians. Yet they got ousted while being called dictators. So the point is, do I come from a background where law and order is and discipline and the justice system is actually in my DNA or my ancestral background? Does this carry on in the upper realms also, or in the realms after exiting out of the body into the afterlife? Is the same work done over there? Am I Rohika Chagla Mistri? The Chagla firm is a law firm on earth in Bombay or wherever. Are they lawyers on earth? The Chaglas become the people who have been lawyers, advocates, solicitors, all that on earth within the Chagla law firm. And I think they also contributed to government during the Congress Nehru governance election. Do they also actually continue with law and order in the upper realms once they exit out of the body? Is that their work over there? Are they given other work to do? I would like to ask you for Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi, because they've done, their ancestry has done a lot for India. I just always feel that they did as much as they could. Even as a Congress, they did. Even BJP did a lot as opposition. But for that, you had to be, good souls, proper statespeople, proper statesmen. I don't even know, maybe bureaucrats. God only knows what you call yourselves. But the point is, as long as the work is done, and is done in a decent manner. Point is, for all the work put out, even though the exit was pretty unceremonious, has Mrs. Sonia Gandhi, daughter-in-law of Indira Gandhi and wife of Rajiv Gandhi, has she earned the upper realms going forward? Is she okay at the Atmic level? What about Jawaharlal Nehru's great-grandson, Indira Gandhi's grandson, Sonia Gandhi and Rajiv Gandhi's DNA-related son called Rahul Gandhi? Has he earned the upper realms once now he has left from the human form? So will he be staying in the upper realms? The terrible shapeshifters who shapeshifted for Rahul Gandhi while harassing him, have they also earned the upper realms? When they leave the human form, do they go to the upper realms? So no matter, can I say it in short, no matter what they do on earth, once they leave the body, they are the sum total plus minus either assets or debts on their Atmic soul form. And that's how you get decided for. Everything that you do over here, when you are manipulating it, calling it manifestation, attraction, is bad karma. And that kind of traps you further into further debt. So they need to understand that. I think that is very, very, very strongly established. The wise person over here is connected with my ancestry, Shirdi Sai Baba, in this read. Is Modi part of my ancestry? Mentioned over here, J. Is she part of my ancestry? Is that the wise one or the wiser one? Is that the person who makes people die and gets rid of people thinking they are something great? Is that J? J has grabbed things from an ancestry that was wise. That's my ancestry. Proclaimed themselves as God and justified murder galore. But has it brought them bad karma beyond counting going forward? Is that what has happened? Does she understand that? Do they understand that now? So we will just quickly turn and show it before we close this. Shirdi Sai Baba, I want to thank you for everything. Please continue blessing me. Please protect me. And yeah, I would really like to offer my gratefulness and my thanks to you. So I will turn this pendulum, I'll turn this camera now on what I'm saying. You'll wonder why Modi's topic came up. It came up because of this. IR was used to kill people. This is the reason why we're talking about it. J and Modi has how many shapeshifters? Depends where this I is used. This can be 2. So he gets rid of wise good people using IR. And it is not just a him, there are she's also. The worm is Kira. Okay, I hope this is loud and clear. I don't know how much clearer this can get. I'm tired of saying the same thing over and over again. So I hope you understand this is saying that only. My family, the Advani Sadranganis, are actually at the receiving end victims. And every time these guys were actually confusing the nation in the name of nation wants to know, they've gotten rid of that Mr. Arnab Goswami also. Literally confusing everybody while they were massacring people without your knowledge. And they were all good people who could do the job. They are downright criminals. So stay safe. My job is to put it out. I'm so happy to go to the afterlife. I have no problems. No issues whatsoever. But I think it is my moral duty to put out whatever I get. Okay? So I will close this at this. It is 13:19 as of now. The UAE has the money, Pakistan requires the money. So the camps don't work, then some other form of assistance. But the money has to flow from a place of money. No, it's not the royalty. Royalty themselves are the receiving end of so much. You have no clue. Okay, so we close this over here.